Hello, welcome
Good
back.
morning.
Very good morning. In the era of working from home, Read Exhibition brings together industry experts to share their views on the ongoing pandemic crisis. What are the different ways to survive this? How their initiatives are helping society and building customers' confidence. So today we have Mr. Rajneesh Mahajan, CEO, Inorbit Malls with us. Hello, Rajneesh.
Hi, good morning.
Very good morning. Rajneesh has been instrumental in making Inorbit Mall a dominant player in retail sector. His business acumen and operational expertise has helped create delight for customers and value to the management at large. He brings with him an all-round experience in the retail industry and has earlier worked with Cushman and Wakefield, Barista Coffee, and Turner Morrison Land Limited. So Rajneesh, as per your view, what is the role of malls in reviving the economy?
So malls are the end point of consumption. So whatever we are producing at a large factories or MSME who are providing small components to these large factories making products, the malls are the end consumption point. And if the consumer connect is not complete, the back-end industry producing the products will not be able to see the throughput. So we are the front end for the entire manufacturing and the product cycle, and we are the connect to the consumer. And also, malls are not only limited to shopping; they are also a lot to do with feel good. We play a major role in reviving the mood, making consumer feel comfortable, protected, safe, and bring that change in the mood from lockdown to unlock and go out and consume. So I think we on the two fronts, where one we are fighting, helping people to fight the fear of the disease, and we are working on reviving the economy.
Absolutely. Until the customer, you gain the customer confidence. People are a little fearful to come to malls. So, and what kind of support mall developers are expecting from the government to revive the mall business?
See, our expectations were largely on the, our expectations were largely linked to the operating cost or the operating licenses that we require. A lot of support could have been brought in that aspect. We have operating licenses on multiple fronts that we as a mall require and the retailers require. In last 6 months, business has been nearly zero. And if government provides support on those licenses, extend the last financial year licenses for 6 to 8 months, or waive the fees for this 6 months and give some kind of rebate in the next financial year, it will help us in bouncing back faster, because these licenses take a lot of energy in terms of the payment which we require to do annually upfront and administratively. And today we are all working from home. Administration is difficult to go and apply, and it applies for all restaurants, it applies for all retailers, multiplexes, malls, and the industry could have benefited from that. Secondly, there are infrastructure costs like power and property taxes and other, and there could be some support that we were expecting. Some states have gone ahead and given rebate on fixed demand charges on the power load, because we were not using that kind of power, and there's a minimum demand because we have large capacities being taken from government, and they have given rebate on that, and they are charging us only as uses as per usage of the power, which is a great support, because then you are not having a fixed minimum charge on that.
Sure, absolutely. And how long do you think the overall revival period would be? Because in Mumbai, the lockdown is also increased till 31st of July. So as per your views?
What we have seen so far, and if you had asked me this question last month, I would be just making a guess. I think in last 1 month, when we have seen certain malls which have opened up and we are studying the consumer behavior, my sense is from the time when all offices are opened, all school colleges are opened, the clubs, the gyms, the restaurants are open, and which means the overall economy is back to normal practices. The multiplexes, the restaurants, the schools, the colleges, the offices, public transport, when all of that is back, then it might be a matter of 4 to 6 weeks to start seeing 80-85% of sales of last year. Till such time the overall social infrastructure does not open up, there will be restrictions, there will be limitations for consumers to go out. A woman has kids at home which are not going to school, and that kills the entire catching up with friends, going out shopping. Uh, women are not going to office, so after office gatherings, business meetings, that goes out. Since you're not requiring to go out, there is no need to buy office wear or anything else. So there is a complete social structural breakdown in the lockdown, and unless that opens up, it is difficult to go back to the earlier levels. Then of course there is a second layer, or might be you call it first layer, is the fear of disease, which I believe once the social infrastructure opens up completely, 4 to 6 weeks, we should be good 80% plus over last year.
Now with the normal social norms in place with limited capacity, what kind of marketing activities malls are planning to do?
So there are two, we have to unlearn whatever we learned over last 10 years in this phase, because we are a place where we love to gather people. We want to attract more and more people. And in this entire situation, we have been trying to limit number of people and make it serious shopping. So we are playing a role which is quite reverse of what we usually play in terms of our marketing. We have focused on two aspects right now. One is to ensure people that malls are doing all necessary steps required to bring in safety and hygiene for the consumer. And second, we are using technology and trying to bring ease and convenience to and yes for the time being. And we hope as social infrastructure opens up, we will go back to our normal marketing strategies of doing large events and promotions to bring people in.
Sure. Thank you so much, Rajneesh. The piece of information may help many mall owners of the country who are seeking guidance from the leading players. Once again, I thank you for your valuable time and for your thoughts. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Discussions are going to help industry to overcome their day-to-day challenges. Connected. We'll come back soon with such more interesting sessions. Bye, stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you.